Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts on the whole, once again, sort of interesting, and that is the Smash community versus Nintendo. So, if you heard the news, there was supposed to be some sort of Super Smash World Tour, the finals. And then there are some organization that they were gonna host this, and then suddenly prior to Thanksgiving, they got a letter that said, yeah, you have to stop it, you have to halt it. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then there are a lot of people theorizing that it could be something new again. Maybe Nintendo, once again, not really supporting the esports, or apparently there's another sort of a party, Panda Global. They're saying that this particular people, or the head guy from Panda Global said, nope, only I can do it because I have a license. So now they're saying that unless you granted a license to do esports for Smash Bros. Ultimate, you can't really run it. So, like I said, to some extent, I don't follow the esports scene, and I mean, to some extent, my thoughts about that is technically it's unfortunate. Again, like most people say, including Mouse923 said, either just leave them alone and let them do their thing in the corner and just ignore them. But again, Nintendo's not doing it. But a lot of people are saying there might be something to do with also with Panda Global. So again, who knows? All right, so that's my thoughts about that one. I'm not really going into that because again, like I said, for me, not really that like interested, but it is just wrong to some extent there. But what I want to talk about is, again, Nintendo. So interesting enough, I thought Nintendo kind of changed their way and say, hey, look, maybe this esports thing is good, maybe it'll make us money, maybe exposure. What's going on? It's kind of weird, something they're doing this again, and what's going on? And I guess to some extent, Nintendo to some extent is, they're still not comfortable enough to allow community to promote their game, like an esports tournament. And I watched one of Max's video on streaming on Twitch, and yeah, he told the story, same goes with Capcom in the past, but now they changed. So you notice, of course, a lot of now developers of the company may be saying, hey, look, you know, maybe with the help of the community, maybe we can actually have free marketing and maybe more people word of mouth. So again, a lot of people theorize for Nintendo once again, and I'm surprised that they're still doing this in 2022, is that they're still acting like grandpas. They still being OG, still believe that in order to do a legit, proper marketing, you have to have legit people. So you can't have the community has recognizable business. So again, Panda Global apparently had that because of the license. That's what I heard. And kind of sucks really for Nintendo doing it. I'm surprised, 2022. And I'm surprised that they did not even talk about this on the financial report. And like I said before, I did kind of mention this, they're still doing things. They're still kind of like most people say, they're OG, they're old people. And like some of the solution that people already said, one is just leave them alone, but second is they're gonna need some, I guess, new people that understand the modern culture. And if they still don't have that, this is what's gonna happen, and it is gonna suck. And for the Smash community, kind of feel for you for what's happening, but again, it's Nintendo being Nintendo. What do you expect? Like, they're old school, they're a bunch of grandpas, like I said before. That's a South Park reference, and hopefully they do learn in the future, but to some extent is that it doesn't look like it. Right now, it doesn't look like it. And Furukawa, to some extent, whether you like it or not, is not really in tune to the esports, because like I said before, let me just repeat this, is that esports for them is just secondary. Like, they don't really care that much. As long as it makes the money, that's fine, but anything beyond that, it's like, yeah, we don't care. So those are my thoughts on the Smash Bros. Community versus Nintendo versus Panda Global's drama. It kind of sucks what's happening. I don't know about the whole story, but if you follow certain people, you might get your answer that one. So with that, I'll see you guys later. So this will be an update for my thoughts on Super Smash Bros. Drama with the Super Smash World Tour versus Nintendo versus Panda Global. And apparently both Nintendo and Panda Global did give their own statement, and unfortunately, it sounded like it's a nothing burger. So I did watch some other people who are into the community, and yes, they did say it's a nothing burger. Basically, both Nintendo and Panda Global said, well, we didn't do anything. I don't know what's going on. We're not responsible. This happened. Someone did it. So particular of he said, she said situation. So it is kind of unfortunate. I don't follow it that much, but apparently as of right now, there are some ramifications happening. I heard due to a lot of people kind of believe that it was somebody from Panda Global, the CEO, is the ones basically kind of messing up the tournament to a point that some people who work at Panda Global are resigning. So it is what it is. So if you want to know more about it, I'm going to put links on the description box for some people who are following this story very, very detailed. All right, a second update, and I got to give credit to Hungry Bucks. That's where I found the news. And that is apparently the CEO of Panda Global by the name of Dr. Allen has volunteered resign. But then before that, he did post something on his Twitter page, and he basically said was, well, here's something that was going on, but apparently he did resign. And that is, he said that one was that the Smash World Tour are lying, and that one of the main event is not in good shape. Again, I don't follow the Smash scene, the community, so if you want to know about it, Hungry Bucks basically has it. And then also the result is that Panda Global is gonna postpone their Smash finals, and there's going to be a lot of management changes. So according to what Hungry Bucks said, there will be some interim managers that's going to take over, and they're going to try to help the people to either move to another organization or help them what to do. And I guess they're trying to assess the situation. Again, I don't know, I don't follow it, but the bottom line is that Nintendo, especially Nintendo Japan, are not very in tune with the esport. They don't believe in esport. To some extent, the Japanese culture and gaming there, they don't believe in esport to some extent. I mean, if you remember what happened with Evo, I think in 2019, if I remember, the Smash winner got a Pro Controller, not money, because again, apparently some sort of legal rule and culture there that you can't win money in esports. Again, I don't know. And in the past, I just want to make a note of this, that during Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when Sakurai was trying to put guest characters in that game, he also said that how come in Brawl there were a lack of guest characters, because there was a rumor that Megaman was supposed to be in that game, and then Sakurai responded in 2008 that he was trying not to ruin the reputation of the franchise or the character. So again, that comes from Japan business, where they're really, really very protective of their IP, and they don't want any bad reputation on it. So that's why when you do some sort of like Nintendo character doing things that they're not supposed to, of course Nintendo don't like that, because if the public sees that, well, you kind of get what's going on there. So now with that said, apparently now there's now more story to this, and I'm not going to give my thoughts about it because it's just really convoluted in my opinion, because I'm not really in tune to the Smash community, the Smash tournament, and whatever. And like I said, I'm going to put a link to Hungry Box's video because he's been on top of this. And I said before, the former CEO resigned, Dr. Allen, and now he made a statement about it. And a lot of people made a statement about it. Again, it's still sort of a he said, she said. It could be more to it. And apparently there are some things that were unethical that happened. So again, I don't know what's going on there. So like I said, if you want to know the whole story about this story, Hungry Bucks probably the guy you want to watch. But the bottom line is that yes, unfortunately, it is now involving Nintendo, because apparently, like I said, they're not into the esport. Second, it's apparently you have to have a license to run a Smash Bros. Tournament, or you're going to get shut down. And again, apparently there's a lot of he says, she says, some manipulation to a point that even Nintendos are getting involved, unfortunately, there. So hopefully, this is my thoughts. And like I said, in general for me is that, sadly to say that in 2022, and it could be heck even in the future, Nintendo's probably not going to be in tune to the esports community. Even so, it's free advertisement for them, their games. But who knows, maybe in the long run. But like I said, especially with this drama with the former CEO of Panda Global, some other people, Smash World Tour, BTS. It's crazy there. So with that, again, I'll see you guys later.